Hey, how's it going? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here for a video topic for you guys, a discussion video on something that I actually didn't know until recently. But I wanted to talk about it because I really wanted to give my take on this topic. So I found out recently that DVD is actually the best-selling format of movies. It's actually outsold Blu-ray and 4K, which is very surprising, very shocking. And I basically want to give my take on why this is, because I know that a lot of people do prefer Blu-ray over DVD, myself included. I mean, I definitely prefer Blu-ray over DVD. It is better quality and everything, but at the same time, I really don't have a problem with DVD. Like, I know that some people have a problem with DVD for some reason. It's something that I've seen online, believe it or not. Like, whenever these new movies come out in DVD format, some people are like, well, why do they still make DVDs? Like, that's outdated at this point. There's no need to make DVDs anymore. Personally, I never had an issue with it. I mean, I don't understand the complaints. Like, the way I see it is the more the merrier. I mean, what is wrong with there being another option to purchase a movie besides getting it on Blu-ray and 4K? Like, what is the harm in there making a DVD copy? You know? It just doesn't really make sense. But yeah, I just think it's interesting that DVD is the best-selling format of movies when it comes to owning movies on disc. Like, not if we're including digital or streaming or anything. Now, I don't know the statistics with that, and the numbers of that compared to DVD purchasing, but all I know is that DVD is the best-selling format of movie to purchase, which again is shocking. So I want to basically go over why this is. I think a lot of people just kind of got used to DVD. Like, DVD, it is honestly surprising how long the lifespan of DVD has been around for. Like, I remember, back in the early 2000s, watching DVDs. I mean, when I was really, really young, I watched VHS. I mean, that's basically what I watched when I was really young, when I was an infant, basically. I would watch VHS copies of movies, and then in the early 2000s, we went on over to DVD, which a lot of people have, and I think a lot of people just kind of stuck with that. And I think a lot of people just kind of figured, well, if they still make a lot of these new movies in DVD format anyway, then what's the point in upgrading? I think a lot of people do look at it that way. Which, if that's their choice, if that's how they want to do things, then so be it. But I personally don't have an issue with that. But like I said, I do prefer Blu-ray, but I also don't have a problem with DVD as well. I mean, I'll still purchase any form of movie if it's on disc. I mean, I won't purchase VHS tapes. I mean, I don't even think I have anything these days to play a VHS tape on. I mean, you want to talk about outdated. But I get that some people still do collect VHS, which there's nothing wrong with that, But I think that's how a lot of people feel about DVD, is that it is outdated. But, if it still works for people, then I really don't see what the issue is. And again, I think that there's a lot of people that just kind of got used to DVD over the years, that they really didn't see any point in upgrading to Blu-ray, and especially 4K. I mean, lately I've been hearing a lot of complaints about 4K. I mean, for me personally, I would be okay with them just still making Blu-rays, like just keep upgrading the Blu-rays or whatever. I mean, that's just my opinion personally. But I still collect DVDs. I mean, I think there are pros to collecting DVDs. Like, sometimes, like, if there's a movie that I'll want to get, and maybe there's not a Blu-ray available for it, like either a Blu-ray of a particular movie that I want doesn't exist, or if it does exist, maybe it's out of print or they sold out or whatever on Amazon, and I see that they have a DVD copy of it, then yeah, I'll just go ahead and purchase the DVD copy of the movie. DVDs for me are more of an alternative more than anything. Like, I do prefer Blu-ray, but I will buy DVD if I have to. If I can't find a particular movie on Blu-ray, or, you know, if I want the movie but I don't want it too much, but I see that the DVD is cheaper, then yeah, I'll go ahead and purchase the DVD. So I think that might play a factor for a lot of people as well. And I also think one of the main reasons as well that DVD outsold Blu-ray and 4K is because when it comes to movies on disc, I think DVD is the format that you can do the most with. Now, this is a debatable one because, yes, I know that there's people that say, well, you know, you can do a lot with Blu-ray or whatever, but, you know, you can play DVDs on almost anything, you know, especially if you have a laptop that has a disc tray. Now, yes, there are things like that for Blu-ray as well, like if you have like an external drive for Blu-ray copies, but, you know, it's definitely more convenient for DVD. And again, I do think that that could play one of the factors to why DVD is still outselling every other format, is because I do believe that DVD is the format that you can do the most with. It's basically the most convenient, you could say. So, yeah, and again, between the price, between the convenience of it, and also basically the fact that there's some people that just don't want to move on from it. So there you go. But for me, I've never really had a problem with it. I think it's fine if they still create DVD copies of new movies. I know that some people have an issue with that for some reason. I don't understand the complaints with that. I don't see an issue with it, but that's just me, personally. And I think it kind of works for music as well. Although it's not really in the same concept, like I wouldn't say that they're for the same reasons. And I bring this up because vinyl actually is outselling CDs when it comes to the realm of music. Now for me, I've always been a CD guy. I mean, I had a vinyl phase a few years ago, but it didn't really last very long. I just realized it wasn't really for me, and it was also pretty costly as well. I mean, for me, it's like, why would I purchase, you know, a vinyl record for this amount of price when I could just purchase the CD, and I can also do more with the CD. So there you go. But that's just for me personally. I don't have a problem if you still collect vinyl, or if you like collecting vinyl. I mean, I definitely understand the appeal for it, but it's just not for me personally. But as far as movies go, I mean, again, it is shocking that DVD is still the best-selling format when it comes to purchasing movies on disc. It is surprising. I mean, again, I don't have any gripes with it, personally. I mean, obviously, they'll still make DVDs. I think they'll make DVDs for a while. And obviously, they still make Blu-ray as well, which, you know, Blu-ray is still pretty well selling as well, I'd say. But I just heard recently that DVD is the best selling format of movies to get on disc. So that is interesting. Let me know what you guys think, though. Are there any other reasons than these to why you can think of, to why DVD is outselling every other format of movies? Feel free to let me know what you think. What do you think of this concept and everything? Do you still collect DVDs? Have you moved on from DVDs? Feel free to let me know. So on that note, thanks for watching. Have a good one.